Welcome back to SBNC EXTRA, where the road isn't just a line between destinations, but a living story of power, design, and emotion. Today that story takes a turn that no one expected. What if the American muscle legend, the Mustang GT, didn't just roar down highways but lived on them? What if the spirit of Ford's most iconic performance car evolved into a rolling piece of high-performance architecture? This is the 2026 Mustang GT Motorhome. A name that shouldn't exist, but now that it does, it feels inevitable. It's a machine that breaks the mold, merging the raw soul of Detroit power with the quiet refinement of a luxury cruiser. The 2026 Mustang GT Motorhome is not just an experiment, it's a revolution. Ford has taken the DNA of its flagship muscle car and stretched it into something new, something that feels part race car, part luxury suite, and entirely the future of the American road. The first thing that strikes you is the design. At a glance, you know it's a Mustang. The aggressive stance, the forward-thrusting hood line, the familiar 3-bar LED motif. But this time, stretched across a 28-foot body sculpted from aerospace-grade carbon aluminum composite. It's sleek, not bulky. Aerodynamic, not boxy. The front end channels air like a supercar, using adaptive aero flaps that shift depending on speed. The grille has evolved into a digital surface, illuminated micropanels that can change color, display dynamic patterns, or even show the galloping Mustang emblem as a holographic light projection. When you unlock it, the emblem gallops across the body in light, a theatrical gesture that makes you feel like you're not just approaching a motorhome, you're approaching a living creature. The headlights are ultra-slim OLED lasers, capable of bending their beams around curves. The daytime running lights pulse like a heartbeat when charging. And the hood, that unmistakable bulge that once covered a V8, now hides a hybrid twin-motor setup with a liquid-cooled 3.0 LV6 generator. Its performance electrified with no compromise in attitude. Along the side, the proportions are stunning. The roofline flows low and sleek, with chrome-trimmed windows that taper like a GT fastback. Massive 26-inch wheels, modeled after the GT Performance Pack, sit under wide flared arches with carbon ceramic brakes peeking from behind Mustang red calipers. Even the side mirrors have been replaced with cameras that feed to digital displays inside, improving airflow and giving the body a clean, uninterrupted look. At the rear, the taillight signature is unmistakably Mustang. 3 vertical LED stripes blaze through the night, but now they run across a tailgate that conceals a fully automated storage bay. The rear diffuser and quad exhaust ports are still there, but they've been redesigned to conceal cooling ducts and a retractable towing assembly. Every inch of this machine screams motion even when standing still. It's a vehicle that manages to be both familiar and futuristic, like a dream of a Mustang you didn't know you had. Step inside and you'll realize that Ford has completely redefined what the interior of a motorhome can be. The Mustang GT Motorhome's cabin feels like stepping into a futuristic penthouse inspired by automotive heritage. There's a balance here, raw power expressed through elegance, aggression wrapped in calm. The cockpit up front is unmistakably Mustang. The driver's seat feels more like a fighter jet than a lounge chair. The digital cluster stretches across the dash, a 32-inch curved OLED panel that merges gauges, navigation, and live performance telemetry. Behind the yoke-style steering wheel, an augmented reality HUD paints a holographic road ahead, complete with adaptive markers and speed visuals that flow like holographic veins of light. Ford's new SBNC neural interface means voice, gesture, and even eye movement control are standard. Want to open the windows? Just glance and flick your wrist. Want to switch driving modes? The system senses tension in your grip and adapts automatically. It's technology that disappears into instinct. The materials are breathtaking: genuine carbon fiber trims, micro-stitched Napa leather, liquid titanium inserts that shimmer with blue and red reflections under light. Ambient lighting runs like muscle fibers along the cabin walls, changing color with your heart rate or music rhythm. The floor panels glow faintly, leading you into the living quarters. And that's where the real magic happens. The rear of the Mustang GT Motorhome is a complete transformation, part lounge, part command center, part luxury suite. It's designed with what Ford calls dynamic living architecture, modular zones that can change function with voice command. During the day, the space is a sunlit living area with 2 reclining smart sofas that face a 65-inch retractable panoramic display. At night, those same sofas fold and merge into a king-sized bed, surrounded by soft ambient lighting and panoramic roof views. The kitchenette is minimalist yet sophisticated. A marble finish induction surface, built-in fridge drawers, and a hidden bar module with climate-controlled compartments. There's even an espresso system integrated into the counter, with holographic touch controls rising from the surface when your hand nears. The bathroom? Pure art. A frameless glass enclosure with electrochromic privacy tint, rainfall shower with mood lighting, and titanium fixtures with water recycling tech that minimizes waste. It's a spa inside a machine of speed. And then there's the roof, the Skyflow panoramic canopy, a single piece of electroreactive glass that can shift from transparent to opaque or even project digital constellations. It's designed to match your location, syncing with GPS to show you the night sky as it truly appears outside. Every inch feels intentional, sculpted to create emotion. You don't just travel in this motorhome, you inhabit it. Now let's talk about performance, because a Mustang without performance would be sacrilege. The 2026 Mustang GT motorhome isn't just another slow-moving luxury RV. It's a torque monster disguised as a touring palace. Underneath, it runs on Ford's hybrid e-boost system, pairing a twin electric motor setup with an advanced hydrogen-assisted combustion generator. Total output, a staggering 1,200 horsepower and 1,500 newton-meters of torque. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.2 seconds. Yes, a motorhome that outruns sports cars. But the real genius is in its balance. The adaptive suspension system uses predictive sensors and gyroscopic dampers to keep the ride perfectly level, even at high speed or on rough terrain. It's not a floaty RV, it's planted, controlled, and ready for curves. Power distribution is handled through Ford's Quadtrax vector drive, allowing real-time torque shifting between all four wheels. Whether you're cornering at speed or climbing a mountain trail, the system reads grip levels and adjusts faster than the human eye can blink. The battery architecture is all new, a graphene lithium hybrid pack with a 950 kilometers range in full electric mode and an additional 600 kilometers from its onboard hydrogen generator. Charging takes just 18 minutes to 80% with Ford's Hypervolt network, and you can even wirelessly recharge small devices through floor panels. When you switch to GT mode, everything changes. The lighting shifts red, the steering tightens, and a synthesized V8 engine note fills the cabin. Not fake, but engineered to perfection from real GT engine harmonics. It's emotional, nostalgic, and utterly addictive. And when you're ready to relax, switch to cruise mode. The sound fades into silence, the seats recline, and the motorhome glides like an electric bullet through the horizon. It's not just about horsepower, it's about harmony. The Mustang GT motorhome doesn't scream speed, it flows with it. Ford has built a machine that redefines motion itself. Finally, the question everyone asks, how much does the dream cost? The 2026 Mustang GT motorhome starts at $320,000 for the base hybrid configuration, with the full-spec Performance Platinum Edition crossing the $480,000 mark. For what it offers, design, technology, power, and a living experience that fuses muscle car passion with future luxury, it's astonishingly well-positioned. Ford isn't just selling a motorhome. They're selling the idea of freedom, freedom that still carries the soul of the open road. It's not a cold, quiet EV, it's an emotional evolution. The Mustang GT motorhome doesn't abandon its past, it carries it forward, reimagined through glass, light, and electrified muscle. Imagine this. You're parked at the edge of a canyon, stars reflecting off the metallic curve of your motorhome. Inside, soft jazz hums through the air as the ambient lights fade to blue. You look out through the panoramic roof and see the Milky Way above. And you realize, this isn't just travel anymore. It's art. The 2026 Mustang GT motorhome proves that legends can evolve without losing their soul. The galloping horse still runs free, it's just found a new horizon to chase.